Hey guys, Alex here from Workshop 12. Today we're going to be doing a quick unboxing and an installation to showcase the new Workshop 12 Tesla style display for your 2015 to 2020 F-150. Let's not waste any more time and jump right in. The first thing you guys are going to notice when opening the box, you have the beautiful Workshop 12 Tesla style display for your 2015 to 2020 Ford F-150. This unit comes packed with some hefty specs, including 8 gigs of RAM, 128 gigabytes of hard drive space, the latest Android version, as well as 14.4 inches of 2K resolution display. And underneath that unit, you're going to find all of your wiring that is needed to make it a beautiful plug-and-play unit. You got your packing tools, which is included with your purchase, removing the interior panels a lot easier. You also have your stereo harness with your CanBus connector here. So all of this easily connects to your vehicle, and I'll show you in a moment. Then we have some more connections here for your camera. We have your LTE SIM card here, so you can get onboard data. You got USB ports. One of them is going to be used to do the data transfer, the video information transfer to the new unit. You have your FM antenna. You have your RCA connections for your vehicle, for all the speaker and wiring, including the microphone for the external mic that you have. Now, the original microphone from the vehicle should be working. However, I like to always connect this, as this microphone here will just be able to provide some additional clarity to your voice. You're gonna notice that you have little button caps here that are placed on the top of the unit. For example, if your vehicle isn't equipped with certain buttons, you'll be able to cover it that way that there's no hole exposed on there. You also have your LTE antennas and your GPS antenna. There's also little screws provided when removing your existing circuitry behind the climate knobs and all that stuff. It will get transferred onto this new unit, so we provide screws for that as well. Now, when it comes to the LTE antennas and the GPS antenna, I mean, some people like putting it at the back behind your dash there. I personally like wiring it somewhere, at least the GPS antenna, I like to put it near the rearview mirror, just underneath there. And then these can go behind the dash or in your glove box, or I personally enjoy putting it at the bottom of the windshield, tucked in there, just because it makes it a lot easier. And I want strong connections. So that's that. Anyways, enough with the boring stuff, and let's jump right in and get this install complete. All right, guys. So now that you are in your vehicle, we're ready for the install. I did forget to mention that in the package, you do receive another climate surround piece, which is for your automatic or manual, depending on what your Ford F-150 is equipped with. This particular model we have has the manual AC. So let's jump right in. The first thing you're going to want to do is remove the grill on the speaker located on top of the dash. And there are 2 bolts that are 7 mil size. And the first thing you're going to want to do is just pop off this grill. Now, this grill is a little bit tough at first to take out. There are 4 clips that need to be removed. Now, once you have the grill off, there are 2 screws behind the speaker here in a little hole, which you're just gonna remove. You can grab and put the screws in the cup holder here. And now we're gonna grab our little mat in the bucket here and just remove that. And there's no more screws for this particular model, so there's only those 2 screws at the back. So now you can grab your pry tool and start popping off the clips. Back clip, those 2 clips, 3 clips right here. Wow, that was kind of more difficult than I expected. So now what we're gonna do is there are 2 more bolts right here, as well, 7mm, that we'll just have to remove. You can set your speaker on top here to the side. No need to completely disconnect it. All right, now that we took these 2 screws, all you gotta do is pry this out. And disconnect your HVAC plugs and stereo plugs. And now we can set this to the side. And then again, you're gonna have a few screws that you'll have to remove the centerpiece, the original navigation or display here. So you're gonna go ahead and grab your 7mm socket. And now you can go ahead and unplug these connections here behind your display. We need to remove your actual forward stereo system. So we're gonna grab our handy dandy 7mm socket over here, and we're gonna remove these 4 screws that are located on each corner. And now, guys, we're gonna go inside and we are going to open this up, grab the climate and circuitry that's in here, and swap it to our Workshop 12 Tesla style display. All right, guys, so now what we're gonna do, we're just gonna continue to remove these little silver screws. We are going to go ahead and remove these silver screws and transfer them over to the new one. Once you put all of the original screws minus 2, there's only going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the other 2 that were connected on part of the stereo will not be needed. You do not want to put those long screws on the top piece here, as you will go right through the screen. Please, that is a no-no, okay? There is a bag of screws provided to you as part of the kit. You do not need all of them. You simply just need to secure 4 of them on here. So you can do that by simply putting 1 in here. And again, don't use power tools, not a good example here. So I'm just gonna use my small screwdriver. All right, guys, so now that you've applied the 4 little black screws, you're going to add the cover, align it to the plugs here. And this, my friends, is where you're going to use the rest of the screws. You have here some of the screws that you're going to be putting. You're going to add some right on each corner. And now you are ready to take this beautiful screen into your car and finish off the installation. Okay, guys, so one thing I forgot to mention is we need to remove the buttons, the traction control, the hazard button, and the on and off engine. So what we're going to be doing is to remove this here. Come closer, please, camera person. What we need to do is we need to pinch on one side and push slightly down, and then do the same thing with the other side. Pinch and move down, and then it just comes right off. And you're going to do that to this one as well. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to grab this, we're going to grab all the harnesses, bring it into the car, and finish off the install. Let's go. All right, guys, so we are going to now start plugging in everything. At the back here, just a little FYI, these two gold ones are for your LTE antennas, and this is for your GPS antenna. To save time on this installation video, we will not be wiring in the LTE antennas or the GPS. The easiest way to identify which plug goes where, you will take a look and notice that on your stereo harness, you have little tiny guidelines here. And these little guidelines will match to each one. Never force anything in. For example, on my side right now, this little guide, it has one guide and it's on the right side. So I'm going to take a look and see which one has one on the right side. And I can see that it's this one here. So these are for the RCAs. It's the white plug and it's right there. And then I will do the rest of them. As you guys can see here, all of the plugs should be looking something like this, where you have the main black one for your stereo harness, then you have the light baby blue one, the white one, the yellow one. Underneath the yellow one, you will see that there is the purple one, and next to the purple one is the brown one. And then, as I mentioned before, these two gold ones are your LTE one, and then the one next to it will be the GPS one, and then you have your FM radio. Let's go ahead and plug everything in. It's just as easy as plug and play. There you have it. The only thing I do recommend, guys, is to make sure that all the wires are pushed in all the way. It's going to make it a lot easier to just mount it and be able to snap it in place. And there you have it, except for the fact that I didn't put the two screws on top, just because this isn't actually going to stay in this vehicle. So I wanted to do as much detail and in-depth install that I possibly could for you guys. We will be now recording and demoing the software and how it all works. So stay tuned for that. But for now, I need to go get a drink of water, wink, and then I will be back. Thank you guys, much appreciated. And as always, if you guys have any questions or you need any inquiries on which kit would be best suited for you, please don't hesitate to reach out. Our team will be more than happy to help. That being said, Alex is out. Peace.